Hello, chào tất cả các bạn. Hôm nay em nó nói nó có một con cá nó bị bệnh, thì nó sẽ bày cho cái cách mà chữa trị để mà làm sao cho nó hết bệnh. Và em mình nó cũng đã làm nhiều rồi và rất là thành công. Cho nên hôm nay mình sẽ lên mình coi cái cách làm và để chỉ dẫn cho các bạn luôn. Đây là cái con cá ngày hôm nay em mình nó sẽ chữa bệnh này nha các bạn.
Hobby is in koi fish, and I've been doing this for around like 4 years. But one thing as a koi owner, you always want to make sure that you know how to treat them when there's a scab or ulcer, parasite, everything like that. So I was about to do healing one of the koi here that jumped out and kind of injured themselves. So my brother said, hey, he wanted to do a video, and here I am. But first off, I recommend if you guys own a koi pond, always have one of these right here. This is just a 5-gallon, or if you have bigger fish, get something bigger. But with this right here, it's just a way for you to put it in and kind of inspect your fish, see if there's any kind of redness, any damage, any parasite, anything like that. Now that we know that one of the koi is injured, so what I do is I use this right here, 100% pure koi. In a 5-gallon, I would put a good 15 drop, and then depending on the fish, if it's bigger than around 12 inches, I tend to drop one per every inches that they have. So today our koi is around 12. I'm just gonna do 15 drop, and then let the koi in there for a good, I want to say 10 minutes, or when you see that it's lethargic and is not moving, and that's a good time. So let me go ahead and drop 15, and then we'll go ahead and put the fish in. It's good to have a good aeration in there, just to get that cold circulated in the water, at the same time giving the fish some oxygen. So you can use any air pump, which is fine. A quarantine tank is any time that I notice after inspection that there's a damage or parasite, bacteria, any kind of problems with the koi. Let's say that it's not swimming as it's supposed to be, I put it in here. And one thing that I recommend all koi owners is to get a sock net. You got to have one of these. It's a safe way to transport your koi from one tank to the other. So I'm going to go ahead and use this. There you go. So this is the best way to transport koi without hurting them. So we'll put in there, they'll be in there for at least maybe, I want to say maybe 5-10 minutes.
Các bạn đã thấy không? Bây giờ là em mình nó bỏ con cá vô đó, cho cái thuốc nó gọi là giống như cái thuốc mê, để cho con cá nó mê và nó nằm im.
Right, so while we're waiting for the koi to be sedated, or I guess until he's lethargic, so then we can work on him. But this are some of the the things that I use to treat the koi fish. So first off, have a good pair of gloves, some biceps, some tweezers and stuff like that, Q-tips, some gauze, some cotton, some towels, another bowl with a very soft cloth, which I use this I bought it from a car auto shop, and these right here can really absorb water and sustain water in there for a long time. So I use this, and it's soft, safe for the fish. I'm going to use it to wrap it in when I'm treating the fish. But let's say if the fish, first off, if you find out that is some kind of problem with it, some kind of injury, redness or ulcer, anything like that, the first thing you want to do is invest in a microscope. Any koi owner knows out there, if you're doing this for a long time as a hobby, you got to invest in one of these microscope. Potassium permanganate, a variety of parasite out there common to koi. I use this, and in conjunction to the hydrogen peroxide. You gotta have hydrogen peroxide with that, okay, when you use. And you guys can research more on how to use it all over online, or aquarium salt after you. So after I treat the fish, I'm gonna use aquarium salt, just a way to treat the wound afterward. Here today, test kit. You gotta have a test kit. So something happened to the koi, gotta go ahead and do your test kit and test the water. That's like the number one thing. Make sure the water is good. Once the water is good, microscope. Once you use the microscope, you find out what it is, you treat it with what you need right here. And then after that, treating the koi. So this is where I treat the koi, what I use to treat the koi. I use, first off, we'll use iodine. You can find this anywhere too, but this is just basically antiseptic, first aid, to kill all the bacteria around the wound. After that, you seal it with fixatin powder, and this will basically seal the wound when you put the fish back into the water so it can heal. And then the best way I find that to use it is to get one of these spray bottles. You can just spray the powder out. And same thing with this one. Get a little spraying, like a 20 milliliter spraying thing when you use to spray the wound. And I find that's the best way to go about it. All right, I think our fish is ready. Let's go ahead and take it out.
Okay.
Just take a look where the wounds are at. But as you can see here, when it jumped out, jumped out, I guess it injured itself here, and then not sure what's here. This could be some kind of, could be the damage from the moving around. But aside from those damage, I don't see anything else that indicate is parasite or bacteria. So at least that's good that we know that we're just treating for external wound, right there and here.
So it's about 10 minutes right now. After 10 minutes, so the fish start getting tired.
So what I like to do is I like to use this right here. Wrap it around. This way you won't spook it or anything like that. And it's right there. And it's okay, they can be out of the water for a good 2 to 3 minutes, it's fine. Oh, it's still moving. I like to cover the head so they can't see. Just leaving the tail out.
Flapping around.
So since this one is not really a bacteria infection, I'm not going to use most of the bicep and stuff like here, or to any of these to cut out pull out the scale, or even cut out the dead tissue. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to dry real quick. Just dry the area that is damaged or hurt. You want to make sure it's totally dry. Wow, still moving. So mostly right there. A little bit here. But I noticed these are okay because there's no really redness or anything like that. Just missing scale, so I don't think I'm gonna be treating much of that, but it's just more right here where I noticed there's a little bit of redness, so I don't want any kind of infection. So I'm gonna dry that real quick. I'm gonna use iodine right here. I have this little spray. And what I'm gonna do is just gonna do a quick spray. This is just it right there. So once that sprays in, let it soak for a little bit. I'm gonna use denture here, fixatin powder, which is right here. I like to use this right here, glitter. This glitter bottle thing is a lifesaver right here. So what I'm gonna use is just spray where I put the iodine, so then it'll seal the wound. Let it soak. And then go ahead and spray one more time. There you go. And you want to make sure you do it fast as possible, so then you can put back the fish in the water quickly. All right, so I think that's pretty much it. And take the fish. Oh,
You waking up?
and then to wake him up, just pretty much just take him by the head right here. This one seems to be very strong, waking up already. But I like to do this right here, right next to the air bubble, so you can get all the oxygen into the gills, and that will help the fish to wake up. You can see the seal of the wound. You see how it's sealed? So then the water basically won't go in pretty much. That helps it to heal.
Em trai mình làm như vậy nè các bạn, để cho con cá nó có oxy vào trong người đó, cho nó thở lại và cho nó tỉnh lại. Bởi vì nãy mình bỏ cái thuốc mê đó, nó đã tỉnh lại đó các bạn. He waking up and he hiding under here. It's very hard to see because the sun. So and it's black koi too, so it's very hard to see. but he's waking up. And my brother tried to see if he can get another one.
Oh, forgot to get that.
Oh, you got it. You got it.
Okay.
There you go.
Can you grab the koi sock?
Yeah.
Koi sock. What is that?
Và đây là con cá thứ hai các bạn. This is a shaken fish. My brother will treat it. See what he gonna do with this one.
Cover the eyes.
So he don't spook.
Yeah. Just gonna go ahead and look at this real quick. Let's dry that real quick. If there's any, might have to pull the scale on this one. Looks like it went further. Damage the scale. You want to pull the scale towards the back, makes it easier. Make sure you push out any kind of swelling, something like that. I think that's it. Just dry it. Dark in here.
Và bây giờ em mình nó nhổ những cái vảy ra đó mà ngay cái chỗ
The
mà
dead,
nó
need the dead tissue.
dead tissue. That's,
See if there's any dead tissue here. Oh, looks like it's okay. Hasn't gotten to the muscle yet.
So make sure don't get infected so you
Yeah.
can treat it. Make sure we get it right.
Also, you don't want to pull out all the scale. The scale has a slime-lit protect coat from the parasite. So only take out what is it that
What
damage. Okay, yeah, that's good. It's dry. Go ahead and put some antiseptic here. Need to get a bigger bottle. There you go. And then if you want to be more thorough, take one of these and go under the, if you can, push it under the scale. Get it really clean. Let's do another spray.
Cái đó là cái mà để cho nó khỏi bị nhiễm trùng đó các bạn. Và bây giờ em mình nó sẽ xịt cái thuốc seal it up, right?
Denture powder.
Để cho giống như là cho nước nó khỏi vô. Today kind of sunny, so it's hope you guys can see it. Because kind of dark, but hopefully it's okay. I try my best to do all the detail so you guys can see and later on in the future if your fish have a same problem, so you can treat it at wells. And
Okay.
it worked very well.
There you go. That's the first spot. I notice there's a little bit of redness right here.
Yeah.
I think that what happened is that due to the damage, the immune system is down.
So try
It could
to,
be bacterial
clear himself.
infection.
Yeah.
But it's best to scrape your fish just to see if there's any kind of parasite or bacteria. Because what happened when the fish is sick, what happened is that bacteria is gonna find its way in and make it worse. Give it a good clean. Don't be afraid to go put a little bit more onto it. Okay. Okay.
Check to see anything
One
else.
more right here.
Oh, it's got right
in the head.
Poor fish.
Looks like see the damaged himself right here.
Right, that's really good damage right there.
This one is good to use one of these right here.
Slippery.
Yeah, I ordered a bigger one already. This is too small. Need to get back the water soon. It's been out a little bit too long.
Yeah,
two to 3 minutes is
Good max.
Yep, can't put more, so we'll go ahead and do this quickly, and then we might have to retreat again next week, so you got to do this every week. All right, let's get it back in the water. So you can see the seal that keeps it in. It's waking up.
So my brother is about to let the fish go because he looked like he's waking up.
Waking up a little bit better, see? Here we go.
So he's still tired, but he's waking up. There we go. So make sure he can swim and free himself, and you let it go. So if you don't, not good for the fish. He might die. There you go. Treatment is finished. So my brother let the water fall back so they can get some air, so the fish can get some oxygen and survive. So it looks like right there, you can see it right under there. Yeah, he's swimming, and then the black one, I don't know if you can see or not. So there you go. Yep. So he's over there. And he's swimming and looks like he's doing good. And there is the black one. And he's right there. And looks like he's doing good. Yeah. Thank you for watching. It hopefully help you for your fish in the future if it needed. And if you like, please hit like, subscribe, share, so we can motivate and see you in the future for the next video. Thank you. Bye bye. Bye, brother. Say bye bye.
Bye.
All right.
Helps.